Trees Lounge was released in 1996. This is written and directed by Steve Buscemi, and we have a cast including Buscemi as our protagonist, Tommy. We also have Carol Kane. It's because of Carol Kane that I wanted to watch this. It didn't sound like I particularly like it, and having now watched it, I can confirm that I did not. However, I will expand on that, but it's worth saying that it has 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb across 18,000 reviews and ratings and a Metascore of 76. So I didn't like it, but it generally seems to be very well received. So if you're curious, check it out, come to your own conclusion. Personally, though, I didn't really care for it. It focuses on a character called Tommy, and it's basically about his life and the people he interacts with and his personal problems. Trees Lounge refers to the bar, and Tommy obviously spends time at this bar, and we get to meet some pretty interesting characters there. I will say the characters are very well written. The performances are really strong. For me, though, it was kind of the narrative I didn't really care for. I found it to be just a little too miserable for my liking. It is a comedy drama, and I'm not seeing the comedy in this at all. Obviously, comedy is subjective, so it might absolutely appeal to your comedic tastes. And that's not to say there aren't moments that are lighter, but in general, I just didn't really gel with it. It didn't work well for me. The story flows well, the pacing is good. Tommy, while I didn't really like him as a character, he is a very well written, very strong protagonist. And if it is your kind of character, if you can connect with the character, or if it's the kind of character you enjoy, then certainly that's going to work in the film's favour. So while I don't fully understand the very high ratings, I can see why some people would enjoy this based purely on personal preferences. I can absolutely see the selling points that would work for some people. The story flows well, the pacing's good. There are a lot of emotions in the film. The characters are very strong, the performances are brilliant. I just didn't find it interesting. And while the characters are very well written, I didn't necessarily care for any of them either. So for me personally, I didn't think Trees Lounge was a great experience. But as I said, it is rather well received. So if it sounds like it might appeal to you, check it out. Come to your own conclusion. Based on those ratings, there is a good chance that you'll at least enjoy it more than I did. I don't regret the time spent watching it. It wasn't badly done. It's certainly not a bad film. I just personally didn't care for it. But that being said, I guess I recommend it because it seems to be well received, and I can see the points where people might thoroughly certain aspects. I haven't read any of the reviews, but I can see why some people might enjoy it based on personal preferences. It didn't work for me. Not every film is going to. That happened to be the case on this occasion, unfortunately, but I can certainly see some aspects that could be quite appealing, and if it sounds like a film for you, then maybe it's worth watching.